Welcome back. Today we will be talking about the Lamy Safari. Now, I got the USA edition because it was the first special edition from Lamy to be only released to the United States. Yes, only released to the United States. Let's make that a little clearer. So, this is the pen. It comes like this and this inside of that. All right, this is pretty flimsy. I know why it's there. It doesn't mean I like it. They could have done something like Twisby and put it in a proper cardboard box like so, but they didn't, and it keeps the cost down and keeps fountain pens more accessible to the riffraff like me. All right, so the pen, the top of the cap, I think it's called a finial, something like that, is smooth with a dot with a hole in the center. Red clip, typical Lamy design, Lamy Safari design. Typical Lamy shoulderless nib. This particular specimen is fine, as opposed to medium, broad, or extra fine. It comes with a cartridge and no converter. So I've used it only with cartridges, not converters. I'm perfectly happy with it until one day, as Murphy's Law would have it, I dropped it on the nib. So on the back it has the Lamy logo. And there's this ink window here. Now, some people will say, can you eyedropper convert this? No, you cannot. Here's why. See that ink window? There is nothing there except for the cartridge. So yeah, don't try to convert this. It won't work. You'll have ink coming out of your pen through these windows. And then you'll be sunk because you've converted your pen and you've wasted upwards of $40. This pen costed me $37. Let's talk about the box real quick. It's got a bit of a 90s design, but I like it better than the normal Safari packaging. The reason is this is more sturdy, more satisfying to hold. It doesn't feel as cheap. The other ones, the other Safari just looks cheap. Looks flimsy. It looks like it's this kind of cardboard, just dyed a different color, painted, what have you, and cut differently. So I like this box. I like this pen. I think this would be one of my favorite pens if I replaced the nib. However, right now, it is not one of my favorite pens because the nib is scratchy as all get out. And quite frankly, I don't want to do a writing sample for you with this pen because it's not fair to the pen. This is not how the pen comes out of the box. I've had it for a couple months now. I got it in July. Maybe it was June or July. I can't remember. It is now September. So that'll give you a sense of how long I've had this. The nib is normally curved like that. That is not a fluke or me dropping it on the nib. However, me dropping it on the nib did cause the nibs to come out of alignment, and that's why it is scratchy. Oh, don't leave this pen in a hot car for a week because what will happen is you'll go up to open up to use it, and you'll hold it, and you'll have ink all over your hands because it burped and the ink got on the grip, and that's no fun. Don't make the mistake of thinking these are standard international cartridges. They are proprietary. Let's try that again. They are proprietary cartridges. So you have to use Lamy cartridges if you're going to use cartridges. You also have to use Lamy converters. Anyway, so how you change the cartridge, because it is a little bit unique from most other pens. You take off the barrel, and you take this out, you put the new one in loosely. Then what you do is you screw it back on, and then once it gets all the way to the bottom of the travel, wait about 30 seconds and you'll have ink to write with if your cartridge was completely dry. If it is not completely dry, all you gotta do, you don't even have to wait 30 seconds. You just gotta take the old one out, put the new one in, screw on the barrel, and you're ready to write. So, oh, another thing I like about this box is the kind of 90s look to the box. I just find that a cool little aspect of it. All right. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.